And today I'm going to be reviewing the Mountain Buggy Nano Stroller. It's a lightweight stroller. It weighs about 13 pounds, so it's fairly lightweight. And I'm just going to go through some of the features, some that I like, some that I don't like. So this is how it looks when it's folded. It stands on its own. I'm still trying to figure out, I just got it recently, so I'm trying to figure out how to open it the best way. But there's a clip right here that's sort of an auto lock when you close it. So you undo that, and I think you just bring that up, and then it snaps into place. You hear a click. So it's a fairly tall stroller. The handlebar here is fixed, so it doesn't adjust. But it's still at a good height. I'm about 5'6", so it comes up to here. So I normally would have it a little bit lower, but for my husband it works. He's 6'3". As you can see, this is the sunshade. It has pretty good coverage, and the front used to be mesh in the previous version, but now it's solid and it snaps back really easily. And all I had to do to put this together really was to put the wheels on. So it really took 5 minutes or less. It was really easy to put together. So right now I do have the Recline showing up right now. So it has a decent recline. And in the back there's this mesh. So it's breathable. My son, when he sits in it, he's almost 4. His head kind of sticks out a little bit, but he's still comfortable. And then for more protection, when it's cold or in the winter months, you can have this Velcro in the back that sort of keeps it a little bit warm. And the way you would put it back to the regular Recline is you press this button and you push it up. And it takes a little to get used to, and you have to push down the button pretty hard. And so that's how it looks in standard. So it's already slightly reclined, so it's not fully upright. So something to keep in mind. The other thing I wanted to show is on the back, the basket. So when I'm looking for a stroller, I like having a big basket where I can put my diaper bags. You always have a lot of stuff to carry, and I want it to be really easy to get in there. But unfortunately, there's this big bar. I don't know, I'll zoom into it later. This bar is a bit obtrusive. It makes it hard to put a bag in the back. If it wasn't there, you could easily access it. And then this area, it's kind of small, get something in. And then there's all these straps that are really, this is like the, I'll show what it is later. And so the easiest way actually to get the diaper bag into this basket is through the front. So you have this part of the seat that sort of lifts up. If you have a smaller baby, like mine is 1, this is perfect because she can just keep her feet up. If you have an older child that's, sitting and has longer legs, you can easily push it down. But now you can't really get into the basket that easily. So sometimes when they're sleeping and you need to get something out of the bag, or you have 2 children and one needs a diaper change, it might be a little tough. But if you just have a baby, there's a lot of space and it's really easy to get stuff into. So I have a diaper bag, I'll show you. This is a pretty small diaper bag. It's the skip hop bags. And actually, I don't really have that much stuff in it right now. So I'll show you, it's pretty easy to get it in there, slide it on its side from the front. Now, if I wanted to get it from the back, because usually that's where you'd want to get it, you could still do it, you just have to pull it out, and if it's full, you might not be able to. So, kind of wish they had an easier, accessible basket, but you can fit a small purse in there and that's fine. Or you can get a mommy hook and hook it on here. However, it's so lightweight, I don't know if it'll tip over if there's no child in the stroller. So just keep that in mind. So some of the other features are the lock. So I'm still not really sure if it's the best lock. So you can, I don't really like these. You have to use the underneath your, on the top of your foot to push it up. I mean, I'm wearing flip-flops and it's okay, but I really prefer some that you just click and you click. So, maybe I didn't do this right. Oh, there's the lock. So when you lock it, it actually still feels like you can move it. See how I can still move it on one of the wheels? I don't really like that. But it kind of keeps it from falling forward. So one thing I would want is if they would make the lock a little bit more secure, because it feels like you could still move it around. And then to unlock it, you step on it. So I don't know, I think that could be a little bit better. Let's see, what else should I talk about? So the height for this stroller is actually pretty good for a range of ages. So you can start, a baby can be in this stroller from 6 months and up. So without the car seat, it has a car seat adapter that's universal, which is really great. I haven't quite figured out how to do it, but I think it takes a few more extra steps. But it's great because any car seat will work in it. And I have a car seat that actually isn't too compatible with many others. I have a J.J. Cole car seat that is incompatible with every stroller. So there's really only like 3 strollers I can use with it. And so this is one of them, which is great. So this is, the height really goes up to here. So my son, he's still right around here, so he still has 3 inches or so at almost 4 years old, and he's 40 pounds. And the weight limit is 44 pounds on this. So he still has maybe another year in it, so maybe up until 5, I would think, which is great. And he's very tall as well, so he fits just fine in it. The one thing I didn't really like is that when it's not reclined, the sides, when I put my 1-year-old in this, it doesn't really feel too secure because she moves along. She doesn't like to be strapped in, so I kind of feel she can like fall to the side or something like that if she wiggles too much. So I wish there was a little bit more feeling of enclosure here. The other thing that I'm not so keen about is the buckle and the lock. So this has a 4-point system. I don't know if it's a 4-point, but you have to literally go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it takes forever. Most of the strollers I've had quite a few over the years, are really just a 2-step process. But this was 4 different locks, which maybe it's harder for the baby to get out. I don't actually think so, but it just takes more time, and I really wish it was a lot simpler. So it's easy to unlock it when they're in the stroller, but putting the lock and putting the buckle on the baby, it takes a little bit of time. So I wish that was a little bit more streamlined and easier. And let's see, the wheels, I'm not too sure about the suspension on this, so they're kind of small, and so it depends on if you're looking for something for just the city where the streets are pretty smooth. I live in the suburbs and it's very bumpy and hilly, so I have to double check to see if this is going to work for that. I'm just trying them out, and let's see what else. I think overall it's a good stroller for the lightweight category. It's travel perfect, and you can, put a car seat in here, travel compliant. I don't know, I'm forgetting the word for some reason. And it can be closed. I'll close it for you so you can see. I wish that the close and the open were a lot easier, because you cannot, if you're alone, you cannot hold a baby. This is for most strollers, but you can't hold the baby in, break it down. Like if you're at the airport by yourself, you would need to have somebody hold the baby for you. So it's kind of hard. There's these 2 buttons on the inside here, and you have to push them pretty hard. And then I'm kind of like confused about this, but this folds back, I guess, and then you squeeze it, and then you push it forward, and then it snaps, and the lock should attach. And then when you bring it up, this sometimes falls down like this. So what they did is they put a strap right here that you can secure it a little bit more with Velcro. So it came with a bag, so when you're traveling, you can put it in a bag so it's secure and doesn't open. And then what's cool is they do have this little arm strap that you can carry it. So if you're at the airport or for whatever reason, I don't know why you want to carry it, but you know, you're just bringing it in the house or whatever, then it's pretty easy and it's compact. Or, you know, it sits up by itself, which is nice. So overall, it did win a lot of awards. It won the Red Dot Award in 2015, and so that's nice. A lot of designers liked it. It's very streamlined. It looks nice. I would just change a couple things here and there, but we'll see. We'll see how time will tell, like if it's gonna work for us. And actually, I hear my son coming. So I'm gonna just show you what he looks like in it. All right, Leo, you want to try to sit in this stroller? Okay. Okay, let me put the lock on. No, I don't think I don't know how to put this lock on. Okay, there. All right, so climb on in. Okay, he is almost 4. His birthday is in September, well, 2 months from now. He weighs 40 pounds. Okay, so let me show you. 1. Oh, these are going to fall off, so that's a little tricky. So there's the first buckle. 2, 3. See, where's the other one? I cannot find it. Uh-oh. I think we lost one. Oh, here it is in the back. So a little hard, you know, we gotta make sure you pull them all out. 4. Now he's secured, and this is how tall he is. There's still a lot of height, so he's still like 4 or 5 inches in there. Don't pull on that. And then he has good sun protection, and he has plenty of space up there, and he's comfortable. Let me show you how it looks. Just to spin it around. Okay. So you can actually maneuver this one-handed. But you always have to put these little pieces in the basket. And I'll show you what the Recline looks like. Okay, hold on tight. So, oops, sorry. Hello. So there's his head right here. So he's fine, he's comfortable. Are you comfy?
Yeah.
I think he could fall asleep in it, but so it's really good for tall children. Let's see what else. And yeah, it's really easy to maneuver. Maybe with one hand, I think you can do it. It's pretty smooth. I don't know about on different terrains, but just if you're going for a walk on the mall or in some place where it has smooth roads, I'm pretty sure it'll do well. So that is the Mountain Buggy Nano. Leave me a comment or like my channel. Thanks. Say bye.
Say bye.